You know where you are. Rory Palmer's Property. Welcome back. Today I'm going to talk to you very briefly about council tax in an HMO for students. If you don't already know, students do not pay council tax, which really helps out for them. What is a catch, and we have been caught by this ever so slightly. We've been very successful, very lucky in the sense that the students that have been in have not finished when term finishes for them. They then carry on through the summer, and this has happened to us, other than I think the first year, this happened to us for the next 2 years at least, maybe 3 years. They carry on, and we haven't even batted an eyelid on it. But what we did find was we had the council tax or council people ring us up and send us letters saying, you owe us money. And I'm ringing them up going, I don't owe you money, we've got students in there. With a little backwards and forwards, because they're never straightforward, these things, but with a little backwards and forwards, what I found was that they thought we were just taking the mickey and they wanted to prove that students were in there. But then they let me know, after all of this, that actually, because the students have got a summer holiday, they're not students for that summer holiday, supposedly. Therefore, they're then liable, because they're staying in the property, they're liable for the council tax. They chased us for it for about 3 months, and I kept telling them I had to send them information. Now what I find is with the council, you have to be a bit patient with them, because each department doesn't seem to want to talk to each other. Therefore, when I'm telling one person, I'm expecting them to go to someone else and say, oh no, that's okay. They're not talking. So then you'll get reminders, you'll get we're all going to court, and it sort of gives you a bit of a jump, the sort of thing, hang on a minute, I thought I dealt with this. Eventually you will get there, but what you have to do is usually they'll tell you, but they will work out how much it is that's owed. As long as you give them emails, addresses, anything, information you have of the students that were in there at the time, because we had this one time and it was literally a year later that they chased this up and went, actually, no, you owe us money for last year. Like, we've got other properties, we've got other jobs, and to try and keep on top of everything and go, well, who was in there? When you're talking about 5 students, and then you're trying to remember, hang on, no, is this year's or that year's? But yeah, you go for your records, and then you will find your tenants of that time. Make sure you have some kind of contact details for them, because not always the letting agent is very helpful in that department. Sometimes they're just like, I don't know. And yeah, it was luckily I had email addresses to then send that across to the council, and they were for some reason happy with that, and they could contact them, and therefore they left us alone and everything got sorted. But it's something to definitely keep in mind, that if you've got an HMO and you're not liable for the council tax because your students are still in there, then it's down to sorting out the paperwork to let the council know that. But if you do have a month where sometimes it's like we got this next year where it's going to be a month before the new tenants move in, we're going to be liable. So I'm going to have to be on my toes with that one and sort it out. But that's the long and short of what I wanted to tell you today.